Any words of wisdom for our guest this week, Dylan?
Make sure to like and subscribe.
Why would we say that at the end? Hello, everybody. Welcome to Magic the Opening. This is our very first episode. I'm Tony. You might find me in the buffet line. This is Dylan. You can find him on How to Catch a Predator. And our Chief Officer of Audio, our Chodio, my son Chase. We'll all be doing this today. So today we're going to be opening Theros, Beyond Death. Ooh. So Dylan, what would we be looking for in this deck here?
Pretty much any of the mythics. Some of them go upwards of $50, and that's non-foil versions. And as you know, foils have stupid prices. So lucky we'll get that foil mythic today.
You heard that here first, stupid prices. So we'll go through a couple of these. Got a couple uncommons. We got an aura there. Human creature. We're not going to spend too much time on all of these commons unless something pops out that makes Dylan happy. You got a Minotaur here. Snake with Death Touch. Another enchantment. Obviously we're going to get to the good stuff here in a second. Human Shaman. A human scout, lots of humans. A unicorn, because who doesn't like a unicorn? We're going to put that in its own pile, because unicorns get their own pile. We got a Devourer of Memory. Creature Nightmare. One or more cards put in the graveyard from your library. Devour the Memory gets +1/+1. There we go, we get one of the full art cards. Very pretty, everybody likes those. He is the Hardener in the Forge. Right. This is why I have Dylan here for all the input.
That is one of the demigods, which, if you don't know, Theros is a realm of gods, which is why they add the demigods in this set, and there's a full cycle of these guys here.
Well, with that being said, we have another demigod. Tiamat, I guess, is his name. Toughness is equal to your devotion in black. It's obviously pertinent to the mono black decks, I would assume.
Theros is the set that first originally added devotion. It can be either a very bad mechanic or a very broken mechanic, depending on the deck.
We got a tutor. Who doesn't like tutors? Search your library for an enchantment card, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle your library. And of course, we got a, for those of you who like the land cards, there's a Plains. And a Human Soldier. So one pack down, we're going to break in the next one. It's got the little tear tab on this style. That way, if you want to bend your last card, you can. I don't use that because I choose not to bend my last card, so I do the awkward tear from the side and then peel away routine. We kind of go from that. So the next pack, got a couple more common instant there, additional cost to cast this spell, discard a card. Destroy target creature. We always like destroying target creatures. There's a Chimera card. We like our artifacts here. You notice I'm putting these in no random order whatsoever because I don't really know where to put them. Zombie, who doesn't like zombies? Instant, draw 3 cards and discard 2 cards. Another Human Warrior, had a bunch of humans in the last pack, so we're going to keep that trend going. We have another Aura card here. Enchant creature you control. Enters the battlefield, deal 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker. Sorcery card. Alright, so here we start getting into the silvers and the golds that everybody looks for. So we have an enchant creature, Human Cleric. Another enchantment here. At the beginning of your end step, if you control a power 4 greater, exile the top card of your library. The Birth of Melodis. Looks right to me. I can't read. I went to Milford.
It's also put to be Greek, and I don't know how to read Greek, so.
It was on your resume. Shatter the Sky. Each player who controls a creature with power 4 or greater draws a card, then destroys all creatures. So that's pretty sweet. We got a shiny. Who doesn't like shiny? We'll show shiny to the audience at home this way also. Not much this one, Human Druid. But who doesn't like the foils? And another Human Soldier. We're going to have a soldier army by the end of this. And I do like these full art lands that they added to this set versus some of the half ones in the other one. I think they look cool. Definitely better off than some of the other sets that I've seen thus far. Only 2 more packs to go. Unfortunately, in our first trial of doing this, I messed up a pack. I did not hit record.
At least you didn't leave the lens cap on.
I didn't leave the lens cap on. I'm not NASA. Alright, so here we go. Next pack. Enchantment Aura. Enchant creature gets +1/+2. So we primarily play the Commander format because we're not really smart enough and don't have enough money to afford the other formats. So Some of these cards could possibly work in our sets, but another instant here. Cyclops. Anything to say to that card? No? All right.
It's a Cyclops. It's pretty much a bad card.
Okay. Bad card. Another human card. You got a human rogue. Temple Thief can't be blocked by enchanted creatures or enchantment creatures.
That would go very well against my Zur deck.
Everything goes well against your Zur deck. My Squirrels deck could be... Okay. Enchantment creature. We got another Druid. I know you also play Druids. Would that work in your deck?
I have an Elf Druid deck, which that is a Satyr, not an Elf.
Okay, so that's a no. That would not work. Omen of the Dead. Is that too soon with COVID right now? Enchantment creature beast. Trample. Other creatures control have trample. Here we go. We got a land. Unknown Shores. We've all seen this card before. So it's add a colorless and tap for 1 and add any color mana. Final Death. Is there any other kind of death? First death, second death? That is Final Death.
Not in Theros, as the dead come back.
You heard it here first. Not in Theros. We have Chain Web. Little spider. Nothing to brag about. Other than enters the battlefield, it'll deal some damage. Alright. We got another Human Soldier. I think we've already seen that card. I'm not sure. I forget already. It's been too long. Are you peeking ahead? You can't peek ahead. Binding of the Titans. So these are the Saga cards. Get to do some fun crap each round. They're kind of fun to play with.
They're kind of meant to tell the story of where it's from. That's what the different abilities kind of represent. What happened to, I guess this time, the Titans and how they were bound.
They like being bound. All right, we got a gold card here. A Harpy. Dated a girl like that once. Flying. At the beginning of your end step, you may exile an enchantment card from your graveyard. If you do, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. Yeah, kind of cool. It goes along with the black card we had earlier. And then, hey, you'll never guess, a Human Soldier. They're in this. I don't know if you know that or not. And then we've got an island here. So once again, the full art. I do like the full art on these things. Very nice looking. All right, last pack, boys and girls. Shiny wrapper. Hopefully we get some shiny cards. I guess the foils. I guess foil and gold would be kind of nice. Legendary card to wrap up the final pack. No, nothing. All right. So we got some more common cards here. Got a Scout. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Enchanted creature loses all abilities, so those come in handy when you're playing the commander format to just shut somebody down. Pretty sure I've seen that on my Gave once or twice.
I have 3 or 4 of the Miser deck variations of that one.
I do remember those. Got another Chamois. Another enchantment here. Enters the battlefield, search library for land, so a little bit of a land tutor. Final Rites. Draw 2 cards, lose 2 life. So, way to get some extra cards. Enchant creature. Can't block or attack. Another spirit in here. A Snake Beast. Got another equipment here. Got your Minotaur Warrior. Here's where we get some extra. So Human Cleric enters the battlefield. Put top 2 cards of your library in your graveyard. So once again, kind of the theme, as you mentioned earlier, getting stuff in and out of the graveyard. Got ourselves a vehicle here. I've never actually used a vehicle, so I think it would be kind of new for one of my sets if I went that route. But what's the real benefit to the vehicles?
They allow you to get more damage out of a creature because vehicles were an artifact added in the Kaladesh block where you have to crew, which that means you need to tap any number of creatures that's power equals up to the crew number. So crew 1,
okay.
1,
got it.
now swing with 3.
Okay, cool. I had no idea. I'd never used one of those. I'm not smart enough. Got a Insect Beetle. Beginning your turn, if you control a creature power 4 or more, put a 1/1 counter on. So good way to get some counters rolling. And here we go. We get to the end cards. We do have the Endless Web. Reach. Whenever an opponent creates an instant or sorcery spell, or cast rather, not creates, create a 1/2 green spider creature token with Reach. I would love to have one of those creature tokens. We didn't get another Human Soldier, which I was fully expecting this one. So we got a gold artifact, and then we did get a Swamp. So I feel like we did pretty good on our spread. No planes in here, but once again, the cool full art land cards that we have from these sets. So that's our first 4 packs, our first video. Dylan, do you have any words of wisdom for our audience of nobody right now?
Play Commander.
Play Commander. All right, thanks, folks. Have a good one.